Alrighty, YouTube, Niner Empire, what is going down? Welcome back to another video. So, obviously, 49ers being linked to not only Tyler Warren, but Boise State's running back Ashton Jeanty, who is widely regarded as the best player coming out in this draft. He was the Heisman Trophy runner-up. He's likely going to be available for the 49ers at pick 11. Ashton Jeanty had a absurd college career at Boise State. Rushed for 2,497 yards, 29 touchdowns this year. He also caught 77 passes in 3 years. So he's without a doubt a complete running back and a generational talent. Most mock drafts project, the 49ers to pass on Ashton Jeanty here and take a defensive lineman or an offensive tackle, which would probably be the best play at pick 11, given how thin the 49ers are in the trenches. But again, like I said in my most recent video about Tyler Warren, the belief around and in the 49ers organization is that if they feel like there is, their guy that they originally wanted to draft at pick 11 is not there, they might go with the skill position player. And it could be Ashton Jeanty or Penn State tight end Tyler Warren. But obviously, Jeanty will be the best player available at pick 11. And, the 49ers, they have a need at running back, but it's for a backup role, right? Like, McCaffrey will be 100% healthy going into next season. Will he be able to carry the 49ers in the manner that he did in 2022 and 2023? I don't know. I would like to think he's not going to skip a beat too much. Will he repeat what he did in 2023? Probably not. What he did in 23 was absurd. It's just like the Saquon Barkley thing. Will Saquon replicate next year what he did this year? No. It's just it's not realistic to happen. Saquon Barkley could go down like Christian McCaffrey next year with an injury, and be out the entire year. So, obviously, Kyle Shanahan and his running backs that he's had over the years have been phenomenal. He's taken guys like Tevin Coleman, Matt Breida, Raheem Mostert, Jordan Mason, Elijah Mitchell, and turned them into very productive running backs in the NFL. Obviously, Kyle's always kind of relied on his running attack to be the vocal point of the attack of this offense. And again, I think when you look at this team, I think the biggest thing is you got bigger needs. I said this in my most recent video about Tyler Warren. You have bigger needs in the trenches: offensive tackle, defensive lineman. However, if there's anybody that would shock everybody in this draft and take Ashton Jeanty, it probably would be Kyle Shanahan, just knowing his love for running backs. However, I wouldn't do it. And I wouldn't think twice about it. You got guys like Quinshad Judkins later in rounds. You got guys like Bo Scatterbo that you could take later in rounds that can be a very productive backup to Christian McCaffrey. Like taking Tyler Warren at pick 11, Ashton Jeanty here just does not make sense. You have bigger needs in other areas. You're about to pay Brock Purdy, a buttload of money. Why not protect him and take an offensive tackle? You haven't found an answer opposite of Nick Bosa since D Ford in 2019. You probably should take an edge rusher. So it's intriguing. Again, like the Tyler Warren situation, it's an intriguing thing to talk about, but in the grand scheme of things, it just does not make sense for the 49ers to take one of these guys at pick 11. Um, Now, if they take Ashton Jeanty or Tyler Warren at pick 11, but they kill the rest of the draft and they end up finding, a long-term tackle on the offensive side of things. They find an edge rusher opposite of Nick Bosa. I'll be happy, but if they take him at pick 11, my immediate reaction is I'm going to be pissed off. It just doesn't make sense why you would do this. I don't know. I mean, I will say outside of Judkins, Bo Scatabo, and Jeanty, I mean, the running back class is not that good. But at the end of the day, man, like nobody ever knows how some of these guys are going to turn out. So to me, I mean, it's again, like running backs are pretty easy to come by, especially in the Kyle Shanahan system. And there's just no point to take Jeanty here at pick 11 when you can get a guy off the, free agent market or draft somebody in the later rounds that'll work out just fine. Now, when it comes to the defensive linemen and offensive linemen, at pick 11, you have a chance to get a cornerstone player for your franchise. You have a chance to get somebody that can be a difference maker and a game changer. And with the 49ers having McCaffrey and Kittle, how is Jeanty or Tyler Warren going to be like a difference maker on the team? Like those guys are still going to be the starting players. McCaffrey has another 3 to 4 years as the 49ers starting running back, likely, right? Like I think his contract is for another 2 or 3 years. Kittle's about to get extended. So yeah, like beyond that, beyond Kittle and McCaffrey's career, I get the move, but right now it doesn't make sense, and the 49ers should not draft Ashton Jeanty at pick 11, in my opinion. So, obviously, let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. I definitely think a team like the Bears or somebody will end up picking Jeanty. And then when it comes to Tyler Warren, I think a team like the Colts, they need a tight end. And I think a lot of mock drafts have Jeanty going to the Bears and Warren going to the Colts. But I'd be shocked if one of these guys was a 49er at the end of the NFL draft. It just doesn't make sense for the Niners to do that. So we will see what happens, though. I definitely think the 49ers know probably a good 3 to 4 players that they want to pick at 11. And I don't think Jeanty or Tyler Warren is on that list. And they shouldn't be. So, as always, go Niners. Again, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.